Yo, Chicago's favorite nerd, YDOTGDOT, man. And you are now watching The Record Pool. You know the vibes, baby.
Move your body, move your body. Let the music take control. Move your body, move your body. Let the music take control. Let it take control.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Summertime Fan, and I'm back with the Record Pool.
And your girl's favorite DJ Nerd Boy.
And y'all already know what it is. And if y'all don't know who this guy is right here, this my dog. This is the main one and only
Nerd. Appreciate it.
The god of nerd.
Yeah. Chicago's favorite nerd, YDOTGDOT. Yeah, Sirski.
I got two nerds sitting by me. Now,
Now you cool now.
no, exactly. Look, I'm with the nerd gang. If y'all don't know, I need a
Facts,
nerd.
facts, you know?
But if y'all don't know who this is, it's definitely YDOTGDOT. So
Yeah.
y'all got to get into him. But we definitely gonna get ourselves started. So what even made you come up with the name Y.G.Dot?
At first it was YG, but somebody else had already had it.
Oh.
So I was just like I still want to keep it, but I'm like, I just want to, make it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
add something to it. I'm like, man, let's put the dots in there. And then people started calling me Dottie. Like, they call me Dottie so much, I don't even know my real name no more. For real, my mom calls me that too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't even gotta go with
Yeah, she's like, Dottie, go get the, yeah. My son's saying it now too. He's like, Dottie. I'm probably thinking he's saying like Daddy, but he's like, no, Dottie, come here, Dottie. So, yeah, it's that. So yeah, just being a little different. Put the dots in there. Spell it all out.
So when I first noticed you,
Okay.
it was back in like SIU 2000, like
Okay.
11, 12.
Oh yeah, you was back then with
3.
it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you did, okay, so you was there.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it was a
Didn't
lot
finish,
going
but
on.
hey.
Yeah. Nobody, and it was crazy. People thought I went to SIU. See, I really went to
I thought
Parkland.
you did.
I really went to Parkland. And my homies, DJ Royal, they and DJ L, they were at Carbondale.
Okay.
And when I went down there to perform, I had seen them doing like the little shoulder thing. And I'm like, man, what's that called? I'm like, y'all don't got a name to that? So then I went back to the city. DJ L was living with me at the time in Champaign. He was living in Capstone. I'm like, man, whip me up a beat. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? When hollered at the homies and stuff. Actually, shit, the man that recorded me is in the room right now.
Oh, shit.
He recorded it. And then the whole, like, the second verse, I freestyled the second verse. Didn't even think it would go that far, and it did.
No, that video used to hit. That was the dance back then.
I had made it, because I had got booked to host, what was that, like Players Ball, and I made a tweet, like, I want to shoot the video. So I shot the video with this dude, Stephen Claire from he's like from St. Louis. And like Carbondale, if you're familiar, Carbondale, St. Louis is like right there, you know what I mean? So like he had a nice fan base, so we shot it. And then man, the rest is history, man. So yeah, I thank God for Allen 3. For sure.
So we know you used to work with FBG, you know what I'm saying, RIP to him. Especially, our condolences go out to his family and his friends. But I wanted to know, how did you start working with him in the first place?
Oh man, it goes way back, man. Years, man.
Right.
I was started off doing like they mixtapes.
Okay.
So I was their mixtape DJ. So basically, that was years ago. So fast forward, like we always had like a relationship, always kept a rapport. Fast forward to when Slide first broke. It actually, DJ Ferris had played it in my club in Sky 11. And I basically, I hit Duck like, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, bro, you got one. And then he called me like, probably I said like 4 days later. I'm playing with my son, I'm counting money and stuff, just laying in the bed. He called me like, man, I'm finna go on this run, I want you to be my DJ. I was like, okay, all right. I didn't think like he was like really, really serious. So then what he did was he put me to his manager, you know what I mean? And then we just went from there, man. He sent me all of the records. I had all the records like within like a day or two. The first show was Structure, sold out. It was so crazy. Bro, I couldn't even, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it, bro. I couldn't even get to the DJ booth. This is how packed this club was for this man. Like, they loved, like Chicago really loved him. Like, I'm his DJ and I couldn't even get across like that. I had to, like you said,
Hold everything
we
up,
was
like,
holding
look, I'm
everything
going
up. Because that was our first show, so I brought everything because, you know, I wanted to show that I'm super prepared.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, this is our first time even really working together.
Yeah.
We literally had 10 minutes prep, and man, we smashed the show, man. And then I think that weekend we actually did 4 shows that weekend.
Okay.
We went to Pittsburgh. We came back and did like 3 parts of Indiana that I didn't even know existed. Like that. So it was great, man. That's how it started. Though. He basically just called me and then we just went from there, man.
Oh, it's been up ever
Yeah,
since then.
it was up, yeah, for sure.
But I seen that you got a lot of music out here. I see you got
Yeah.
Go Up.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Thank you.
Island
Thank
3,
you.
what's it, your new one?
Pipe the club
Pipe
up
the club
and
up.
8 for the day.
Yeah, so I'm like, what next you got, man? Like, how did you get started with that energy? Like,
You said, okay, tell me the question again. One more time.
like I said, you got so much music out
Oh, how do I
Yeah,
get?
'cause-
Oh yeah.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
so I got a lot of music. All right, yeah. Basically, it's just man, I just get inspired off my surroundings, man. Like I'm in the club heavy. I DJ, I MC. So I try to keep I'm gonna give y'all the formula. I kind of keep my records within the like club range,
Right,
like
yeah.
the wave, like. When you get drunk, it's a certain bounce you do. Could you bounce to
Right,
this
yeah.
record? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So Pipe the Club Up was just really like even like Go Up. That's not even how Go Up sounded. I'll tell you, like it was just me on Go Up.
Okay.
I was in the studio. We was all in the studio. It was a big session. I was basically like kind of like playing like the DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? I had these records.
Right.
So I'm in the studio like Duck was like, "Hey bro, play that one record." You know what I'm saying? That you was playing on the road. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't want to play that shit. So I played it. And it was originally supposed to be all of them that got on it. But it just so happened that Dutchie had left. And then Duck was like, I got my verse ready. Come on. So basically what Flex did was he took the beat and basically just constructed over it. Basically, we created a record. And then Young, he got on and did his thing. And then, man, I had a budget for the video. I'm like, man, let's do it. So we had Max, our creator. You know, so shout out to Max. You know what I'm saying? Basically, man, we did our thing, man. But yeah, that was one of my favorite records right there, though. But man, we just keep it like in the club range, man. Just keep it going. I got a lot more records. I just dropped 8 for the Day, produced by Chase the Money. Shot by See the World. Y'all go check that out right now.
Get all that promo in there.
Pub right there, yeah.
So I got a question. I know you got Dizzle, right? Is it
Yeah,
Dizzle?
do it
Okay.
Dizzle. That's my
Yeah.
brother.
So yeah, what was your? So it was just
Yeah, so that was my brother. He okay. So my birthday is December 22nd.
right.
I talked to him on my birthday. He goes in the hospital on the 23rd. He dies Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So basically, like he was the one that basically got me started wearing the orange hat.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it was like years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna go out. I don't really got no swag, man. My swag is really plain. So I think I had on like a shirt. Like, man, go grab that orange hat from upstairs. And before, like, you know, shout out to Herb and them, you know, they popularized it, but I was rolling my hats up like a clown.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, man, come here, roll it up. I had a little peanut head because I ain't had hair at the time. So he's like, man, roll it up and put it on your head. I took a picture, and my graphic dude at the time, Guy Henry, basically took that and just created my logo. And then I patented it, of course, patented it. Y'all gotta pay attention to this interview. I'm gonna give y'all key sauces.
Give me y'all
main
information.
sauces.
Yeah.
But I patented it and then we just ran with it.
Okay.
Yeah, we just ran with it. So
That sounds dope.
yeah, so that's what this was. I dropped the record, High Vision Film, shot the video. It was just real special to me. Like when I heard the beat, produced by Block on the track, shout out to Block. When I heard the beat, I was just like, man, I just want to go in and just do it for him. Like that, you know what I'm saying? So and I was just playing in the video, just going crazy. That's all it is, man.
Well, my condolences to you.
Thank you.
That's-
2 big losses back to back.
Yeah.
2 big losses back to back. So we just staying focused though, man. We just keep it working. Doing it for them, you know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you say you the king of nerds, like how, like they, nerds. We used
I
to
don't
put
say
women.
it. The people say, you know what I'm saying?
Is it
I
the
just
glass?
say, yeah. I just,
Okay, that's what it is.
I just
People
say,
is
like,
the glass.
I'm telling you,
but
bro,
I'm
it's the
smart
glass.
though. Like, you know what I mean? Like in school, like I always had straight A's. It was like this. I'm just some more game. Just take out y'all notes. It's some more game. Basically, when I went to Longwood on 95th and Truth. Basically, I didn't look like nobody around me. You know what I mean? Like my whole life, they was like, man, you should get contacts. You got nice eyes. I was like,
I think everybody tell us that.
Yeah, like you should get content. Yeah.
Nah.
I just looked at it like this. I could just go spend $2,000 on the best glasses and make it, you know what I mean? And just make my image work for me. So I was just like, man, I'm Chicago's favorite nerd. And at first people used to kind of like laugh at it. Till I'm like rocking the biggest parties saying that shit. Like, excuse me if I don't know if I can curse, but I'm rocking like the biggest stages. Yo, Chicago's favorite nerd. And once I'm saying it, the people going crazy. And nerds get all the girls, like, cause you smart. Don't no girl want no dummy. You know, well, some of them do, but the baddies really don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really did. I was just, Chicago's favorite nerd is just me being myself.
Okay.
So all artists out there, entertainers, just be yourself. Like, it's not hard like that. You got an image, man, run with it. If that's you, that's you. I never try to fit in. I never try to be nothing that I'm not. Everything that I say I am, I'm that. Right. You know what I mean? Like that, so, yeah. That's what it is.
Favorite nerd, I need a drop.
So yeah.
I can't speak. So,
nah, man, hey, you got the guy right
there. So I
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
So I know you got like the anti, Chirac movement and stuff. Yeah. So what are you doing with it? Well, basically, what is it about?
Okay,
I'm gonna let you explain that.
Basically, in 2014, because that's how long ago I did that. I basically just wanted to do something. I was working a job. I'm gonna just keep it real. I was working a little 9 to 5. They basically let me go. Okay. Right? So it was just like, it was one of the things of like, okay, they let you go, now what are you gonna do? So I took a leap of faith, and I was actually dealing with like a lot of stuff, like street stuff and stuff. I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to take my clout that I had and just basically do something different.
Right.
So Chirac was a thing at that time, you know what I mean? So I was just like, throw an anti in front of it. Boom, called Guy Henry, did me a couple graphics. I went to sleep. I woke up, literally was trending. That was like April 17th. Yeah, it was like April 17th. I was literally like trending, like Dirk, Herb, me and him having words. It was crazy. Like we're all, cool in space now, but it was like crazy. But it was just basically me wanting to do something different. I basically linked up with Chicago Public Schools, and I became an active DJ. So I've had a contract with them. Of course, due to COVID, we wasn't able to work this year, but I've had an active contract with them since then. Yeah, so that's what it is. Basically, we basically just blended it. Okay. So it's basically just taking your brand that you got and making it corporate. Like, like URL, the battle rap world, I don't know if y'all watch that, but they link, I do. I'm like a big URL, I love it. I watched the battle yesterday. And I was supposed to be DJing, I watched the battle. But it's like taking their brand and they merged with caffeine. So basically, that's what it was. Okay. So I took Anti-Chirac, merged with Chicago Public Schools. So I don't even have to talk about it no more. It gets talked about. I kind of went on a rant the other day because I see like everybody doing like giving. I was doing it when they was like laughing at me and then telling me like not to do it. Now that they doing the same thing that they told me, it's weird. It's super weird. Cause I'm like, this is the same thing I was trying to get y'all to do back. But whatever, we don't cry with spill milk. But be yourself, guys. There you go. There you go.
I like it. I like it. There you go.
So like, I see you doing the Anti-Chirac, you was DJ, you hosting, you doing it all like, and then you're a father.
Yes, 2 times.
Somehow I don't know the nerds, we fathers out
there.
Yeah,
we
like,
big
how
fathers
you do it?
out
Like
there.
I know, like your day is busy.
Yeah, my day is busy, non-stop, man. We don't work. How do I do it? I don't know. I mean, the motivation is just you've been at it so long, man. It's like you don't want to stop. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, man, I just became addicted to working, man. Like, you know,
it ain't work if you enjoy it.
And I love it, and I love it.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And I love it. Like I said, like it's just looking back to be like me and C, we be riding. I just be like, man, you recorded Allen 3, bro. Like
you was with me at the bottom.
You was there. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like you believed in me when.
Nobody else.
You know what I'm saying? Really, it was just like nobody answered my call but him that day. Nobody answered my call. I was trying to get in like 3 studios that day, and it's just like I guess I'm getting goosebumps just telling these stories, man. Because it just be like it just, man, you just been in it for so long, you don't want to stop. Like you don't want to stop, man. It just become like a drug, and it's just like when you finally get to a point right now where I'm comfortable in front of cameras. I'm dropping my music, like everything is coming together. I don't really care about views, like you know what I mean. Like my view is in the bank. That's what I care about.
Talk about it. Let me see that ching ching.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I care about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Long as people feeling it, they seeing it, and I'm getting played. I would say like I'm probably like the most booked entertainer in Chicago without radio play. Like you haven't really heard my
I
songs
get that.
consistently played on the radio. I might get 1 or 2 spins here, but every DJ has my record and I get played and I get bookings.
Right.
Like I said, I play go up all the time.
And I appreciate that. And I appreciate that. Thank you. It is registered, so shout out to all the DJs that's playing that right there. It is registered. Yeah.
Y'all here get them BMI royalties. Thank you.
Media base. I mean, every artist should have it. I don't know if y'all do, but write that down. Media base.
Please write it down.
Yeah.
Please,
And tell
please.
them Dot sent you, so they somebody deposits a little earlier.
So what do you think inspires you the most to keep going? Just seeing like the growth or what?
Yeah, my family.
Yeah.
My family, my kids. I know that sounds cliche, but
No, it's true.
And
That's
then
true.
seeing the growth.
Yeah.
Literally, like I literally got fat in the game. Literally, I was small with no facial hair. He'll tell you. He in the room right now. He'll tell you, man. Because he lined me up too. Man, look.
This
we doing all.
your A1 home.
Man, listen. Hey, that's my. Hey, look, man. Hey, I catch a
We
bullet
know he
for
get
him,
$1
dog.
before
I ain't
Yeah,
about-
right. He did it all.
He get whatever. He get first dibs on anything. I didn't have none of this. None of it. And then I ain't had no stomach. I was little. He will tell you, I used to look sick. So literally seeing the growth.
my God.
Literally seeing
What's
the growth.
funny is, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all. I literally met White Eye. I never knew about him, right? I literally met him when I was working at the spot.
Yeah.
And I'm just say the spot because I ain't gonna get him no clout.
Yeah,
Because
don't
I don't work there anymore.
Yeah, don't
But
get
anyway, it was a spot, right?
Yeah.
And White Eye walked in or whatever. He was like, "Yeah, I gotta do this," and he said some name. I was like, "Oh, so you know Amarius?" He was like, "Yeah, that's my boy." I was like, "Oh yeah, I know Amarius." I was like, "I started promoting with him." He was like, "You do look a little familiar." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "But you know, that's at a job, whatever." So I helped him get these formulas.
Yeah,
And you got some shoes for your kids.
Yeah,
So he got a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, "You dope." He was like, "Yeah, follow me." He was like, "Let me follow you. I know you on the clock." So he been following me ever since. So it's been nothing but love.
It's nothing but love. I supposed to been gave her this interview too.
I'm glad you said
Yeah,
it.
I did. I was supposed to be giving you this interview. Hey, timing is everything.
That's true.
Man.
That is
Timing.
true.
It wasn't. It's sad to say, but it wasn't that time. Then.
It
And
could
we
be.
was moving, and we was moving so fast.
Yeah.
Literally, we was never home. From
Yeah.
2018 to, you know what I'm saying? We was never home. Literally.
I think
I
you
had a
going back.
crib, and I never was there. I had my sister living there because I was on the road so much.
Yeah.
Literally, we would leave Thursday night. It wouldn't come back until Monday. We would probably have studio. No, not probably. We would have studio Tuesday. I would chill with the family Wednesday. Thursday night, we gearing up to go back out.
Yeah, because I think you was going to LA around that time.
Yeah,
So,
we went to because we was working on Duck Out.
Right,
We was
yeah.
working on the EP. I'm sorry. We was really in the label. The label flew us out there twice,
Uh-huh.
and that's a good feeling too. To really get like that kind of experience too. Like we worked with D.A. Doman. He's dope. Like we worked with Tiger and stuff. We worked with him. Worked with a lot of people. 21 Savage when he did the Slab remix.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Atlanta personally and he did it.
Oh yeah, you done been around town.
Yeah, a lot of people,
Right.
a lot of people don't know he did that off the string too. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, he did it. 'Cause he was rocking with him at the time. Tough.
Well, you
I probably wasn't supposed to say that, but I said it.
I mean,
But you
Yeah.
being honest, you know.
I'm being
Right.
honest, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Well-
I told you before, you can ask me anything. So that's just what it
that's
is.
true.
I just said it even though you didn't ask me. So,
I mean, whatever you want to look, whatever you want to get off your chest, let the people know.
Nah, we cool.
Nah, but yeah, I definitely, I know you got a song. Don't you got a song with Damo?
Yeah, man. Me and Damo got a record. Me and
Cause I love that song.
Me and Damo really got like a whole EP. I ain't gonna lie. We really got like a whole like EP. We just he records with Mixer and like Mixer like I've been knowing him for a long time too.
Right.
So I basically go to him too. You know what I'm saying? When I don't go to Flex. But we got some joints, man. We did the Go song where we basically combined Lil Booties Matter and Go Up. Basically, we just called it Go, and we just saying it Go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it go crazy too. Yeah, girl, I go watch that too on my channel.
Well, before we get out of here, do you have any shout outs to give?
But shout out to the record pool, man. Period. For having
That's
me.
always what's up.
That's
You
all,
feel what I'm
that's,
saying?
that's the only shout out. That's the only shout out that matter, man. Shout out to them.
Hey!
Shout out to them.
Tune.
I appreciate you.
Y'all get in tune, man. Y'all need to come sit down here, man. Y'all,
well.
hey, y'all need to do
You just go
y'all
with the
groundwork, man. Come, touch the people.
Y'all always know where to find me.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, if y'all don't know who this is, y'all should know by now.
Yeah,
Got
sir.
nerves.
But
Yeah.
yeah. But it's your boy, YDOTGDOT.
Chicago's favorite, you know it.
I'm your girl, Summertime Fan. We about to get up out of here. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. And always, you know where to find us at. Information is below. Well, Nerd Boy, you gonna give your light out today?
I don't like you.
I know.
I don't like you.
Come on, Nerd Boy.
Why?
He wanna ask Saturday.
I
Look at
don't
him.
know what to do.
Anyway, so if y'all don't know who this is DJ Nerd Boy over here. Give me his
Just cut me off, you know. It's all
I ain't
good.
trying to. It wasn't planned.
She got the better nerd today. She don't know how to hang.
Oh, wow.
But,
Anyway.
but get it tuned, man. This is your girl's favorite DJ Nerd Boy.
And what's up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We out. Peace.
Move your body.